Cosmic connection. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. This card brings the message of divine support and illumination. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels in greater understanding, insight, and perception. It is no coincidence that you are finding yourself in sync with new people whose vibrations are at a similar frequency to your own. These new connections are bringing you greater clarity and reflecting the radiant light within you. Yes, there are challenges that surround you, challenges that can really tug at the heartstrings. But please understand that these challenges come to you at this time to help you grow and evolve to higher states of consciousness. The universal energy of love has sent beautiful light-filled souls to guide your way and assist you through this transition. Not only do you have these wonderful earthly guides, but also the assistance of loving cosmic guides from a higher dimension. You are a visionary of love, and through the raising of your own vibration, you will assist others to awaken. Spirit sees your hunger and desire for change. It sees your passion and thirst for planetary healing. Rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. But first, your own vibration and light needs to be raised. This opportunity comes to you through the challenges that you currently face. You see, dear one, the understanding gained from these challenges and the healing they bring will be the precursor to your own increased light. Keep going and know you are not alone during this time. An affirmation to say to yourself is, I am illuminated, inspired, and grateful for this opportunity to expand in the light of pure consciousness. Associated chakras with this card are heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Meditation. Improvements require persistence. Create goals with intention. Meditation is an important aspect of spiritual practice, proven to relieve mental stress, physical pain, and improve a person's outlook on life. Meditation is not bound to religion, culture, or spiritual groups. Anyone can practice meditation, and everyone can receive its benefits. Used and practiced for thousands of years, meditation is often associated with spiritual understanding and enlightenment by achieving direct communication with the Supreme Being or ultimate reality. For example, the enlightenment that Buddha received underneath the Buddha tree. Using concentrated focus upon the breath, sounds, visualizations, objects, or movement, meditation can enhance relaxation, strengthen the mind, and instigate spiritual growth and self-awareness. These different meditative practices can be simple in nature or emotionally groundbreaking, depending upon your needs and intentions for this practice. You may be feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed now. Poor sleep patterns or insomnia are triggered by technology use and require you to detach from the materialism and wants of today. Respiratory issues may arise now. Please see a suitable professional if you require attention. Right now, meditation holds the answer. Focus on your breath. Reconnect back to self, where you will have more time and energy for the areas in your life that have been neglected. A form of meditation is required now for you to feel whole once again. Be aware that your mind reflects your physical world. Is it balanced or imbalanced? Busy or still? Chaotic or calm? Noisy or quiet? Physiological and psychological change is taking place. Use meditation to assist in healing, health, and well-being goals, specifically to set intentions, aid physical recovery, and influence mind mantras. Importantly, now is the time to focus on your personal health and well-being. A shadow aspect of this card is chaotic, dismissive, emotional detachment. A sacred crystal for this card is fluorite. Angel assistance, Archangel Cassiel, serenity, solitude, and temperance. An affirmation to say is, my mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. Victim consciousness. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you are creating. It's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you hear yourself saying life is unfair and bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares about me, why me, I can't do what I want to do, etc., then you are losing your power, nourishing your victim aspect, and ascertaining your place in the victim club. Your inner victim can stop you from moving forward by creating dramas, making you judge others, telling you that you don't deserve better and keeping you stuck in a financial rut. You need to build your internal confidence, self-worth, and courage. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. The light side of the victim archetype is the victorious part, which can help you to hold your power without getting angry and attacking others. It can also assist you to create healthy boundaries and act from a place of honesty, integrity, compassion, and love. An action you can do for this is visualize your inner victim. Ask to be aware when you are acting like a victim. Then ask your inner victim to show you how you could behave in a more empowered way. How do you need to think, feel, and act to be empowered? On a daily basis, ask yourself, am I acting from an empowered, victorious perspective or a victim perspective? So that was the bottom foundational part of September for you in your Oracle guides or message for you. So you have cosmic connection and meditation, which, look, he's meditating in this card. And meditation, remember, there's a shadow aspect of it, right? With the victim consciousness, thinking about how it's not fair. So don't be a victim, be a victorious, right? In the meditation of thinking, maybe don't be so active, or don't be so behavioral, I guess you could say, with life in general in September, because you have a cosmic connection to sit there and contemplate your life maybe in September. Take a step back. Don't be so active. Don't be so expressive. Be more recluse, more hermit-like, and take the month to reflect on yourself. Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. Sirian energy takes the inner path in the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is wise, ancient, and an extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evaluation to be able to consciously register Sirian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. However, we can still receive Sirian light and healing assistance, even if we are still learning to move consistently, come from unconditional love. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually. But even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial goddess and allow her, through her priestess Lady Isis, to bless us with genuine spiritual gifts. Goddess Sirius, through her priestess Lady Isis, is reaching to you now. She has offerings of great spiritual support and a message that there is something significant that you need to be aware of in your life right now too. Accepting celestial assistance and unconditional love of Sirius will help you now. To receive this assistance, or the assistance, you can choose to surrender into your heart and allow divine love to infuse and heal, direct, and unfold all aspects of your life and growth. It is total trust and surrender with absolute faith that even unexpected twists and turns will be leading you in the best direction. Advanced souls are capable of feeling and receiving the high vibrational love from the Sirian star system more consciously and consistently. You can come to feel like a perpetual spiritual sun above the crown of your head, nourishing you with light at all times, causing your own soul light to grow brighter. As you surrender into your heart, your soul light will feel more and more palpable to you. The gifts of Sirius flow into the soul like a cup receiving divine nectar. The more aware and connected you are to your soul, the more conscious you will be in recognizing the blessed effects of Sirian light in your life. The Priestess Lady Isis wishes to help your soul connect with Sirius and you to connect with your soul so that the full blessing of the celestial star goddess can nourish and transform your life. Allow its course to run true to your real and genuine divine passions. Even if you aren't sure what those passions are as yet, your soul knows, and Sirian energy helps your soul to be itself on this planet. Sirius brings blessings of heightened intuition. Heightened intuition, refined soul healing ability, and closer connection to your soul, and the Lady Isis too. If you have been questioning your evolution, starting to wonder if you are really just at the beginning of the path or not really in initiation at all, then this card is a divine acknowledgement of the power, light, and evolution of your soul vibration, that there is refinement and advancement there. This is not grandiose. In fact, one way to know whether this guidance is genuinely for you is that you will feel peaceful and humble within as you receive the guidance. You will feel gently validated and affirmed within, not puffed up with false pride or ego. You will feel inspired and uplifted to continue with your inner work, not in need of telling others how advanced you are spiritually. If you feel inflated or better than others in any way, this is not the guidance for you, at least at this time. Instead, the guidance for you is to release that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and part of you that is comparing yourself to others, hoping to find that you are better, is suffering from an emptiness within that doesn't know that you are beautiful and worthy. It is wiser to spend some time filling that inner emptiness with your own acknowledgement of your worth than trying to trump others. Better to go inside the emptiness until you find the seed of love and light within than to seek external experiences to make you heal. The latter just doesn't work. The Oracle of the Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment. It enhances, amplifies, and strengthens any other oracle that you draw immediately before or after it. It is a call to pay special attention to the cards next to it. And you are guided that you will grow greatly through the lesson of learning specified in any oracle next to it. Make it priority in your awareness at this time. In order for deepest spiritual awakening to occur, you are also guided that when the Lady of the Stars appears around any other oracle, there will be a blessing of divine grace in forms including but not limited to assistance, miracles, healing, and help. In mastering the lessons of any oracle you pull immediately before or after the Lady of the Stars appears. If the card appears on her own, know that it is a special blessing for you soon to be revealed. Transformation, self-nurturing, going within, time alone, being present with your feelings, cocooning before the butterfly, being gentle on yourself, angelic embrace. This painting started with the name, I needed a hug, so I painted one. During the creation process, the image underwent a profound transformation that paralleled the journey I was taking deep within myself. This card signifies going inwards and being truly present with wherever you are at in your process. It emits a sense of self-nurture and space that is held as a container for our delicate and vulnerable gestation periods. The final image is filled with blessings like an angelic embrace. This care emanates from the being, imply that she is creating it for herself. The most powerful healing comes from a place of presence and acceptance for all that doesn't try and fix anything or push things away. So the second tier up here in the middle is what you can focus on, what you can do, what you can spend your time on. And the transformation pretty much correlated with meditation and taking time out, like I was saying, from the foundation, right? The oracles are supporting you, your guides, your angels, whatever you want to believe in. Lady of the Stars, like I said, just like the cosmic connection, this is like a perfect harmonious time to just take time out, reflect, be who you want to be away from everybody else, and then come back after September and you'll be that person, right? You won't be the victim consciousness, you'll be the victor. You will overcome whatever is causing this victim consciousness, because this is the healing yourself card. And with Lady of the Stars here, you have divine timing, you have divine presence, guidance, divine feminine to nurture you, help you grow in your cocoon. Because when you're in a cocoon, you're pretty much, it's solitude, it's the hermit, right? So this is what you need to work on and what you need to focus on and what you need to do, other than, survive, pay the bills, whatever. But instead of doing what you normally might be doing if you're not doing these things, is to do these meditations, timeouts, reflecting on yourself away from people in your own solid, sacred cocoon. Maybe build a place or make a room for it. I soft A way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, notable success, and admiration. Be grateful, but do not be dazzled and distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. In the mysticism of the Kabbalah, Ein Sof Or is the first and truest light. It emerges from the Absolute, which is pure emptiness, beyond all characteristics, phenomena, and form. So this would be the quantum field, unified field of consciousness, where all things stem from. Pretty much the force, God, whatever you want to believe in. The capacity to create something from apparently nothing is one of the definitions of magic. Ein Sof Or is the universe pulling rabbits out of hats on a cosmic scale. Because the spiritual light emerges from the spaciousness of infinite potentiality, it is imbued with endless creativity, resourcefulness, and spontaneous responsiveness. Whatever is needed is made manifest, provided to the receptive heart, and will benefit all beings. Receptivity is the key to unlocking the white light magic of the Spirit. When we are open to it, surrender to its wisdom, and willing to place that wisdom above our own opinions, we are capable of receiving and benefiting from it. If we are trying to dictate its course, to contrive and control it, to meet our needs as we think they should be met, then we are not being receptive. The path of control and dominance is regressive. It is not sacred magic, and it is not of the Spirit. Ein Sof Or illuminates the way of sacred soul magic that creates healing and deep fulfillment. It recognizes there is a problem, yet does not dwell on it, nor evoke toxic mind games of blame and shame. It focuses on solutions underneath fancy words, outlandish claims, and complex doctrines. The light of the Spirit is recognized by its effect. Genuine spiritual connection helps us outgrow our problems. Ego will tell you a situation is too complicated or someone else is to blame. Or if you could just change this one thing, healing could happen. But when you are in ego, you are not spiritually effective. You will be locked in suffering and confusion. As a human being, you are able to use your free will as you choose. You can focus on the negative and distance yourself from the light. Refuse to trust and insist you always know best. You can choose to feel unappreciated, betrayed, or afraid. When life does its unpredictable dance, Spirit will love you and seek to help you even when you use your free will in such a way. Anytime you can choose to say enough of that misery and open your heart to connect with the higher creative and healing intelligence of the light. No matter how much our wounded minds, our broken hearts may believe a situation cannot be healed, Ein Sof Or is always there. It reminds us that whether we can see it or not, there is a spiritual path through all troubles. The path can be so beautiful we will become profoundly grateful for the struggle which caused us to grow, even if we never wish to repeat this experience. Acknowledgement is the beginning of healing. If something is quite right, be kind and wise enough to admit it. Then seek out the genuine light. So if something isn't quite right, be kind and wise enough to admit it. Then seek out the genuine light, which will evoke peace in your heart. Have the courage and trust to let go of approaches that will not lead you anywhere worth going. As you open yourself to what is, even the unexpected difficulties, twists of fate, you will become even or ever closer to the radiant grace of luminous clarity, which is reassuring you, healing you, guiding you, and loving you. So we have the top tier, which is pretty much the higher self, God, the force, sacred light, divine path, divine divinity, pretty much. So this is the message from up above, and this is the foundation supporting you to get the connection, the communication, to do what is needed. You are, unfortunately, even if you don't think it, you are one with creation, with the force, with God, whatever. There is no separation. That's the illusion that you believe there is a separation, or there's nothing but what it is, when there's much more than what is. It's like saying that everything is connected in some way, like the circle of life, right? You can say, oh, I don't see the circle of life, so it doesn't exist. Well, actually, even if you don't see it, whether you admit it or not, it still exists. Hey, Libra, this is your oracle reading for October 2021. Libra, October 2021. Death. The eternal cycle begins here. Divination of the Ancients message for Libra, October 2021. Handwriting. Authenticity. Divine Circus message for Libra, October 2021. Maven of Mass. Sacred Rebels message for Libra, October of 2021. Release the dark womb. Let love live. Shamanic medicine message for Libra, October of 2021. Tree of Life, Conception. Mystical Shaman message for Libra, October of 2021. The Blade.